Hey, Daniel Miller here with Earth Echo, and we're out here looking at some of the stuff that we've got done selling, and we're going to go interview a couple of people here, so see kind of some of the things that they're doing, and that there's a real interesting one that makes wood pens, and then another one that is he buys things that are made from it's a woven bracelet that's made from Hawaii. So we're going to go interview him and see a little bit more about the techniques and what they do. All right. Okay, I'm here at the Gun and Knife Show, and we're going to do an interview with Steve. He's got some really awesome bracelets that are made from in Hawaii, and he is kind of the broker for them. And that's let's kind of talk with Steve and see what he's got and see how things are made.
That made these jewelry by hand. What he basically does is he starts and cuts different lengths of jewelry wire, whether it's copper, bronze, or silver, and sometimes a colored powder-coated silver, and individually takes each one of these and pulls them by hand with a pair of flat nose or needle nose pliers. Like in the example of this one, this is not a band of 6 wires. These are 6 individual wires that he starts and pulls and underweaves and overweaves and turns them into a bracelet by making the lariat, the loop, and the clasp. Well, I left Hawaii in 1997, and I just happened to be doing another show up in Arizona in Lake Havasu, and I've had this bracelet since 1985. And my wife says, you know, there's a table down there at your show that has bracelets like yours. So when I walked back down there was a guy sitting there with long hair and a big beard, and I walked up and I said, you know what, I used to know a guy on Lanai that made bracelets like these. He taps me on the shoulder and says, Steve, it's me, Phil. I hadn't seen him in about 10 years, and he had grown long hair and a big beard, but we were able to hook back up again. And one of the great things about this was I said, Phil, I'd love to sell your bracelets. He said, Steve, all of my different customers are like little baby birds. They're all chirping for bracelets all the time. He says, and I only make 2 a day. But what I'll tell you is this, if you'd like to sell for me, 2 conditions. Don't call me up on a Monday and tell me you need 40 of them by Friday. I make 2 a day and that's it. And number 2, I never know what you're going to get. I get up in the morning, I cut different lengths of jewelry wire, and I weave whatever the universe decides that it wants me to make. I said, Phil, I would love to do that. And since then, we took on that day, we started taking his bracelets and we sell them all over the country as we travel. Very, very cool stuff. You can see them at our website, which is kivamanagement@gmail.com. My name is Steve Gibbons, and the name of our company is Kiva Concepts. Thank you very much.
Get right down in there. And she goes, oh, I'll take it. And it was the little dog was so happy to be right there.
And this is actually the guy's name, too.
We just spending $129 plus tax.
Alright, I'm here at the Gun and Knife Show, and I'm going to talk with DJ. He makes, he takes wood and goes ahead and turns it and makes some really beautiful pens, and that's so we're going to talk with him and kind of see his techniques and look at the different pens that he's got. Alright, we're kind of wait till he gets finished talking there, and then we'll talk with him.
This one is a whiskey barrel. I make pens on a small lathe. I make them out of anything that I can get a hold of. I don't buy too much of the blanks that to make a pen out of. I've made them out of whiskey barrels. This one is oak. I've got blue jeans for a cross in it. I make them out of fence post. Like this is a cedar fence post. Then I've got one here from New York. It was at the base of the towers when they fell in 9/11. They all pull apart, use a cross refill, and everything is on the table that this photograph showed. Everything on the table I have made. The whiskey barrel, this is what the whiskey barrel is made out of. And I've got the, give me one of those. I've got, like this one here is deer antler, and it's a pencil, but I can make a pen also. I sold a set yesterday, pen and a pencil set. And this is what I do. I do it on the gun shows and craft shows to make an extra $1. And I do appreciate you fellas.
All right, awesome. So, you think you can make a pen out of rock that came out of an oil well?
Out of an oil well?
Yeah.
If it's wooden, yes.
If it's wooden.
Or plastic. Steel, I can make it out of steel, but it would be hard to do.
Stone.
Stone, I'm not sure. I don't think I could.
Okay.
I've got a core drill that I'm going to try to make it out of.
Talk about this one right here.
That's a mesquite. It's a pull-apart fountain pen.
Okay.
And I made it. It pulls apart, uses a cartridge. Now I haven't put the cartridge on it because I just don't want to put them on until I sell them.
Understand. So mesquite.
But that's what that's. It's mesquite.
All right, and that is from what area was it?
That's from
Texas?
south of Odon, southwest of Odon, Smith Farms.
All right.
And I've got also another mesquite here now that I don't know if you can see it or not, but it's the knurled part of the root, and it's from the same farm, southwest of Odon. And my brother-in-law bought this farm, but he's 70 years old. And he was born on the farm, renting it from people named Smith. And now it belongs to him, and it's been in that family. He's been on that farm since he was a baby and played under these mesquite trees.
Awesome. Awesome. Okay, cool. Oh yeah,
And
tell us about the banks there.
Also, I make the banks out of a post office mailbox. I've got them with the combination and also with a key, and they're made out of. This one's made out of oak, and I've got the one here. It's made out of a barnwood. Still got holes in it where nails were at.
Awesome.
And then it, like I say, it uses a key. So you don't never lose the combination, you don't have a problem. But they're made out of just everything. I've got a small wire welder. I build these little fellers with a small wire welder. And if any of this sort of stuff that I've got here that you want, get a hold of me and I'll try to do something with you.
Awesome. Okay. Hey, I appreciate it, sir. Thank you. And he's out of La Mesa, Texas.
Right, La Mesa, Texas.
Okay, and we will post all that information on the comment section down below the video.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.